Hey everyone, this is Sonia. Today I have a clean with me video. I love watching these videos myself, so I figured I'd share mine as well. On this day I decided to clean only the living room, the kitchen, and the bedroom. The other two rooms and the two bathrooms seemed okay, they weren't too bad, so I left those alone. I always start out by cleaning the living room first because it's the first thing you see when you walk in the front door. And I'm always worried that someone's gonna show up unexpectedly to visit and they're gonna see my mess and judge me for it. So I make sure to get on that first in case I run out of time or I get too tired. At least it's presentable and it looks nice. I start off by clearing off the coffee table, taking everything to the kitchen that needs to be washed or putting it away wherever it needs to go. And also I have another side table kind of deal that's attached to the wall behind the couch. That's what we used to use as a coffee table before we were gifted this one. And that one too accumulates clutter, and so I clear out all the clutter first. And of course my puppy Chester is always there by my side. Then I use an all-purpose cleaner that I make here at home to wipe down all the surfaces, the coffee table, the wall table, and then I also wipe down the entryway table. And right next to it, you can't see it, but there's a little bench there that Chester likes to sit on. So it's usually filled with paw prints and hair, so I wipe those down as well. Next, I vacuum the couch. I have to do this almost every day because we let the puppy on the sofa with us to cuddle and lounge around. So you can't really tell from this shot. I should have done a close-up, but the couch is full of hair all the time. So I do a quick vacuum, and I love this handheld cordless vacuum. It's a Dyson V8. I will leave it linked below. It's a little bit pricey, but so worth it. Before I have this, I needed to pull out the big vacuum that you have to plug in with the cord and then use the attachment for it. It was a pain. This makes it so much easier and quicker to do. And then, like I said, I have to do it every day, so it makes it a lot easier. And I can't forget the puppy's bed. I wash the cover about once a week, every 2 weeks sometimes, but I also do a daily vacuum just to keep up with all the hair. I finished off the living room by cleaning the floors. I vacuum using the same vacuum, the Dyson V8. Again, I love this vacuum. It's so much easier to pick up the hairs and everything, the dust with this than with the broom. And then I polish the floors. I don't know exactly what material the floors are made of, but I guess it's wood, so I use a wood finishing polish just to make sure it doesn't look opaque. And this is a push mop, and the solution comes with it as well. And just my luck, I ran out of solution, but good thing I had a backup bottle waiting. By this point, the hubby had finished a Zoom meeting that he was in, so he came to help me. He and Chester tag teamed it, and they finished off cleaning the living room floors. Moving on to the dining room, this will be pretty easy. I am just going to pick up the dirty plates, the leftover food, and any trash. So get everything out of the way. And then I'm going to wipe it down with the same all-purpose cleaner and a cloth. I I know my dining room chairs don't match, and this table's pretty basic. And although I'm not embarrassed by it at all, I mean, we did get it for free. It's in good condition and it's totally wood, 100% wood. I don't like the way it looks, so I plan to refinish it somehow. I'm not sure if we're just gonna stain it. I know I want to paint all the chairs the same color. That'll make them look uniform, but that's an upcoming project that I have. I'm just not sure what to do with it yet. And again, the hubby's gonna help me finish off the floors by first vacuuming and then using that same push mop to mop the floors. Although this is a tile floor, I use that same cleaning solution from the wood just because I don't want to switch it out. If this were a deeper type of clean, then we would use a bucket with water and Fabuloso. That's my favorite floor cleaner. It smells so good. But this was just a quick clean, so this did the job. And now on to the area that needs the most work, the kitchen. It is a complete mess and it's gonna take me the longest to get clean, but I know it'll be worth it at the end. Now, my kitchen is tiny, so it's hard to get a good angle to position the camera for filming, so bear with me, please. I put away the clean dishes just so they're out of the way, and then I start clearing out the counters. So throwing away all the trash, putting things back in the fridge if they need to go there, putting back the appliances. I had to make 2 trips to the recycling bin this time just because it was overflowing. Now it's time for the fun part, the washing of the dishes. And yes, I do this all by hand. I don't have a dishwashing machine in this house. I don't think I've ever had a dishwasher actually. I think there was one in the first apartment that I had when we first got married to Carlos, but I didn't even know how to use it, and that was a very long time ago, so I don't remember. But yes, I hand wash everything. It might take a little bit longer, but I feel like I have no other option, of course, but it also leaves the dishes cleaner. I'm not sure. I've never used a dishwashing machine, so I could be wrong. And I do prefer to use a brush instead of a sponge. I feel like sponges get so grimy and dirty and like bacteria can build up in them. But the brushes, you can wash those out. So they stay a little bit cleaner in my opinion. So that's what I like to use. And just regular dish soap, nothing fancy, whatever I can find on sale. I like to keep the soap in a nicer glass bottle. I feel like because it's gonna have to sit out on the counter, it might as well look nice, and it looks nicer in glass than in the plastic bottle. And really, would I be a true Mexican if I didn't fill up some of the bottle with water? I don't know why I do this, it's just a habit. I feel like all Mexicans do this. Am I wrong? I had tons of dishes this day, plus pots and pans and like bakeware because we had baked the day before. So they overflowed the sink, and I had to put them on the counter on top of a towel just so they can air dry. Onto the stove, I'm going to use that same multi-purpose cleaner from before, the one that I make at home. I don't typically use oil hardly ever to cook, and I don't typically cook every day either, so the stove doesn't get too bad. Just a quick wipe down is enough here. And I didn't film this, but I did wipe down the counters again with that same multi-purpose cleaner, and I vacuumed and mopped the floors before moving on to the bedroom. The bedroom wasn't looking too bad today, except that it was already past noon and I still hadn't made the bed. I try and make my bed every single day right when I wake up, or within the first 15-20 minutes of doing so. I feel like doing that just sets me up for the day with the right mindset, and I've heard this before where if you do nothing else in the day, at least you've made your bed and it's ready for you to tuck in at night when you're ready for bed. Does anyone else do this to dust off their bed? I think my mom taught me this, where you take the top sheet and you roll it up, and then you like use it to pound down on the bottom sheet and the mattress to kind of get the dust off. I don't know if it actually works. It's a habit I have. I try and do it as much as I can. Sometimes I'm in a rush and I'll just like pull the sheet and the blanket to do the bed, but whenever I can, I like to dust it off. The blanket for sure I need to dust off. I give it a good shake because we do let the puppy on the bed with us also. He sleeps with us and he sheds a lot of hair, a lot of his fur, so I make sure and shake that off, get as much hair off as I can before I put it back on the bed. Then I pick up my nightstand. You can't really see me here, I'm out of frame, but I pick up everything for the nightstand and then I wipe it down with that same multi-purpose cleaner. This bedroom is so small that we can't fit both nightstands on each side of the bed. So I have my nightstand on my side of the bed, and then Carlos's nightstand is here on the other side of the room. So this is all his stuff that he leaves on his nightstand. I pick that up for him, and then I give a good cleaning, a dusting of the furniture. Finally, the last thing I'm gonna do is to vacuum the floor of the bedroom. Fun fact, when we bought the house and we moved in, this bedroom had carpet on the floor. So we pulled it out and we found this beautiful hardwood floor underneath. I want to say and I want to think that it's original to when the house was built in 1950. I don't know, but it's beautiful. We need to refinish it, sand it, stain it, and then it'll look a lot better. But that's a project for the future. That is pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, make sure to do that if you want some more cleaning motivation and videos of upcoming renovation projects that I'm going to do. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you gave it a like. It really does help out my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.